Okay, so if we haven't met, I'm Adra. I teach the yoga and fitness class or functional fitness class on Wednesdays. Today's an exciting day. It is our last class of 2023, so bittersweet, but we'll be back in the new year. So just a reminder that there are no classes next week and no classes the week after. So no classes the week of December 25th and no classes the week of January 1st. And we'll pick back up. Here, let me pull up my calendar so I can give you an exact date. We will pick back up for our fitness classes on January 10th at our usual time. And you'll get calendar invites for that, I believe. Okay, well then. With that, oh, let me check the chat. Okay, another person. Okay, Barbara in California. Great. Oh, you know what? I pulled up the wrong, pulled up the meditation, but that's okay. We all know GoGo for rides and meals, groceries, medication delivery, and home services. And just a reminder that that phone number at the top is the number you can call to get all of these services, to get what you need whenever you need them. So today, oh, let's go back. A reminder that we have our Facebook group. So if you want to connect with other go-goers, you can go to our Facebook. People share different things going on in their lives. And so today, all you need is I pulled up the wrong, I'm going to just stop sharing because I pulled up the wrong PowerPoint. So you just get to look at my face instead. Today, all you need is a chair for yoga. But before we go into yoga, we did have a move of the week. So what we've done in the past several sessions is we have a move of the week. We'd like to have someone new get the move of the week as often as possible, just so that new people can get the free credit. So if anyone has not yet guessed the move of the week, if you remember what move we did for yoga, last yoga session, you're welcome to share it. And then you get $10 in GoGo credits. So we'll first give everyone who's never guessed before a chance. You can just you either have to wave or unmute yourself if you're new or new to getting the move of the week. And of course, if you've never been to class, you won't know what the move of the week is. What we've done in the past is you have a move. I tell you, try and remember it, do it throughout the week, come back next time. So anyone who's never guessed the move of the week, know what the move of the week is. I'm scrolling. That's if you're seeing me look side to side. Okay, well, I guess someone who's already guessed. I see two people. I think Carol, though, had been waving earlier quite a lot, so I will let you go for it.
Figure 4.
That is correct. That is correct. Okay. Well, with that, let's get moving. So again, for chair yoga, if you're new, all you need is a chair, and preferably a chair that doesn't have wheels, but if that's all you have, totally fine. Let's start seated. I'm sorry, it's so dark in December in San Francisco, suddenly it gets so dark that, that I'm more of a shadow, but that's okay. You don't actually need to see me. So find your comfortable seat, planting your feet on the ground, sitting nice and tall, relaxing your shoulders and your jaw. And then closing the eyes if you'd like. Just taking a moment to settle in. So letting go of the day so far, letting go of the week so far. And tuning into your breath. So just noticing the speed of your breath. Noticing where you feel the breath in the body. Let's take one hand on top of the other, against your chest, against your heart. Let your hands rest here. Seeing if you can feel the movement of your breath beneath your hands. Just a gentle rise and fall of the chest. Maybe you can sink your attention a little deeper and feel your heart beating. From this space, taking a moment to maybe set an intention for your practice. So acknowledging what's brought you to yoga today. Maybe thinking about what you'd like to cultivate. Or maybe there's something or someone you'd like to honor. So just setting an intention for yourself now. And we'll take a deep inhale, fill the lungs. And then exhale out the mouth. Release the hands. And open up the eyes if your eyes are closed. Let's begin by taking some shoulder rolls. So big circles with your shoulders forward. There's really no right or wrong doing this movement or any of the other movements. You always want to listen to your body, do what feels best. And then take some big circles with your shoulders the other direction. So you're just rolling those shoulders, finding some movement. And then releasing the shoulders. And let's take some gentle head rotations. So you're turning your head to look right and left. And just moving in a range that feels safe and good to the body here. And then begin to nod your head yes, so looking to the ceiling, into the ground. Moving in a range that feels good, safe on the neck. And then bringing your head back to center, and we'll begin to move our spine. So as you inhale, lift your chest forward and up towards the ceiling. You can bend your elbows and pull the elbows back. So it's almost like we're arching the back, or stretching the front of the body. And then exhale, round your back, drop your chin to your chest, tuck your pelvis under, and stretch your back, like you're creating a kind of a hunchback here. So we inhale, lift the chest, stretch the front of the body, elbows can go back if you'd like, and then exhale, round your back, drop your chin to your chest, stretch your back body. So it's a seated cat-cow. Keep going at your own pace, so you don't have to move at my speed. You can move faster or slower than me. Remembering that this is your time and your practice. So if you ever need to modify or take breaks, add or subtract, you're absolutely welcome to do so. Listen to your body. And then making your way back to center, sitting nice and tall. Allow your arms to dangle alongside your body. We're going into some side bending. So as you inhale, you'll reach your right fingertips towards the earth. You're stretching your side body, so you're bending to one side. And then exhale, sit yourself back up tall. Inhale, we lean to the left, reaching those left fingertips down towards the earth. And then exhale back up. So keep going here at your own pace. You want to imagine that you're in a very narrow hallway, or your torso's in a narrow hallway, and there's paint, and you don't want to touch the paint. So there's a wall right in front of your chest and a wall right behind your back. And you're trying to do a direct side bend without rotating or arching or flexing your spine. It's just a side bend. Couple more times. We inhale as we find the stretch, and we exhale as we rise. You might even feel your core muscles working here a little bit. And then making your way back to center, letting your hands rest on your lap, sitting tall. Moving into some rotation. We'll inhale, twist the spine one direction, doesn't matter which way, so we're just twisting, rotating, and then back to center, and then rotate the other direction. So we're twisting the spine. It's almost like you're looking past one shoulder, coming through center, and then looking past the other shoulder, but allowing your whole torso to get involved. So keep going here, rotating right and left at your own pace. Maybe noticing if one side is easier than the other, twisting one direction. Make your way back to center. Let's inhale, circle the arms out to the side and up towards the sky, reaching the fingertips to the ceiling. Palms touch, exhale, hands move down to the heart. Inhale, arms circle out to the side and up towards the sky, reaching those fingertips away from each other and then up to the sky, palms touch, hands to the heart. Keep going, a couple more times here at your own pace. If reaching all the way up to the ceiling does not work for you, you can stop at any point, right? Your arms don't need to go all the way up. They can stop whenever they need. So always listening to your body, making it work for your body today. There's no rush, but next time your palms are touching and the hands are towards the heart, we'll pause. And then we'll interlace the fingers. I'm gonna just come closer so you can see. We'll interlace the fingers and then push the palms away so that you're getting a nice stretch here in the forearm. So fingers interlace, and then you push your palms away from you to stretch the forearms and the hands. 30 deep breaths here. And then releasing the hands, you can shake them off. And then we're gonna move our attention to our feet. So feeling the toes and the balls of the feet on the ground. We're gonna do some heel lifts. So you're raising one heel off of the ground and then bringing it down and then lifting the other heel off the ground. So as you lift the heels, the toes stay on the ground. So these are like half raises, except for we're sitting. The toes and balls of the feet on the ground, heels lift and lower. Feeling those calf muscles working, feeling that motion in the ankle. You're welcome to continue like this. So continue with the heel raises or start to add some marching. So you'll be lifting one foot completely off the ground and then the other. So I just move sideways so you can see, you don't need to move. I'm just trying to change position so you can see a little better. So either you're doing the heel raises or you're doing full marching where the feet come completely off the ground. Even yourself out right to left. And then windshield wiper those knees side to side, just letting them shake out. From here, let's stretch that right leg out in front of us, letting that heel come down. If you're sitting really far back in your chair, this is going to be difficult to do. So scoot yourself forward towards the front edge of the chair and then straighten out your right leg. Right toes are facing up towards the ceiling. Our left knee stays bent. First, just sitting tall, noticing what you're feeling in the back of the right leg. And then we'll add some movement. So as you inhale, lean forward, noticing a change in the stretch in the back of the leg, and then exhale, sit tall, back out of the stretch. Inhale, lean into the stretch. Exhale, back off. Keep going, forward and back at your own pace. So you're following your breath. We lean in and out. If at any point you get confused about the breath, don't worry about it, as long as you continue to breathe. And you try and link your breath with your movement. So the inhale is for one of the movements and the exhale is for the other. If it's not what I had suggested, it's okay. There's no rush. But next time you're sitting tall, we'll pause. Option to hold the stretch sitting tall. If you'd like a little more, option to lean forward, maybe placing your hands on your legs for support. If you still want more, option to bring your left forearm to your left knee and your right hand down onto your right shin for more stretch. So it's up to you where you go. Just make sure wherever you go, you are able to come out of it safely. Several deep breaths, letting your attention rest on the stretch, noticing how the stretch changes with time. And then go ahead and lift your torso up, re-bend your knee. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Pause. Maybe notice differences right to left after stretching just one side. And then we'll switch. So left leg straightens out in front of us. The left toes face up towards the ceiling, so your foot is flexed. We're going to move in and out of the stretch several times first. So we inhale, lean forward, feel the stretch increase. And exhale, sit tall, back away from the leg. Inhale as you lean forward. Exhale as you sit up. Keep going, follow your breath. No rush, but next time you're sitting tall, pause, and then decide where you want to be to hold the stretch. So you can stay sitting tall. You can lean forward, having your hands supporting you on your legs. You could bring your right forearm to your right thigh to lean even further forward, or maybe even bring your left hand down to your left shin. Going wherever feels comfortable and safe to your body, holding the stretch and noticing how it changes with time. Few more deep breaths here. And then lifting your torso up, re-bending your knee, and coming back to sit. We're gonna leave our legs alone for a little bit and move back into our upper body. So we're going to bend the elbows about 90 degrees, palms face up. It's as if we're holding maybe a platter in front of us. So elbows are bent close to the body, forearms are parallel to the earth. As you inhale, your thumbs are gonna reach back. So we're now almost creating a W-like shape-ish. And then exhale, bring your arms forward and bring your pinkies to touch in front of your body. So we inhale, open up the arms, the elbows stay close to the body. It's just those thumbs reaching back, those forearms reaching back. So we're rotating the arm bones in the shoulder socket. And then exhale, hands come together. We inhale, open up the hands move away from each other. And exhale, hands come towards each other. So keep going here at your own pace. There's no rush, but next time your arms are out, fingers are away from each other, hands are away from each other, we'll pause. Turn the palms to face forward towards me or towards your screen. So now we're creating kind of a W shape with our arms. We'll inhale, stretch the arms into a wide V position, so sort of towards the ceiling. If you can't reach to the ceiling, go out into a T position. And then exhale, bend the elbows into a W shape. So we inhale, stretch those arms up towards the ceiling, slightly out, like you're making the letter V. And then exhale, bend your elbows, sliding those shoulder blades down the back. Keep going, up and down. And again, if you can't reach to the ceiling, reach out to the side. Totally fine. Move in a range that works for your body today. Let's do one more. And then releasing the arms, shaking them off. We're going to spend the next 3 to 5 minutes doing some standing poses. If standing is not for you, you can stay seated, skip the standing portion, do whatever stretches are comfortable. If you would like to stand, go ahead and mindfully do that and come somewhere where you have external support for balance. So you can either go to your chair, you can also find a wall. You don't need to move the chair like I'm moving sideways. I just do that so that you can see me. So hands on the back of the chair or on a wall or on a table, so somewhere where you have balance support. We'll step the right foot back behind us about 2 feet, give or take a foot, just depends on how long your legs are. So we're taking a big step back with the right leg. The left leg is in the front. And then we'll bend the left knee. So hands are on the chair. Front leg is our left leg, the left knee is bent. Back leg is our right leg, the right leg is straight. Our feet are about 2 feet apart. Feel free to keep your hands on the chair for balance. If you'd like a little bit of challenge, maybe you hover your hands above the chair so that you can grab on at any point if you need that support. If you feel really supported, then you can reach those arms up towards the ceiling. Notice what you feel in your body in this pose, warrior one. Notice your breath. See if you can keep the breath nice and smooth and nice and steady. And then hands release down to the chair. If you're lifted, straighten out your front leg. So now we have 2 straight legs. The leg positions haven't changed. So the feet stay where they are. We just straighten out that left leg. You can stay right here with your hands on the chair, or you can begin to bend your elbows, bringing your torso closer to that front leg. Maybe you keep the hands on the chair, or maybe the forearms come to the chair so that you're a little further forward. You're also welcome to place your hands on your thigh if that gives you a better stretch. To increase the stretch, try and keep your spine long, but think about reaching your tailbone towards the ceiling. So if you move that tailbone towards the ceiling, it helps move the attachments of the hamstrings, that attachment that's in your bum of the hamstrings further from the back of the knee so that you get more stretch. And then lifting up, straightening out those arms, hands on the chair, bend your front knee and step forward, back foot meets the front. Shake it off. And we're going to our second side. So it's the same exact thing, starting with that warrior one or that lunge. So the right foot stays where it is, left leg steps back about 2 feet, give or take. Front knee bends. So our right knee is bent, or our front leg is bent, our back leg is straight. Hands are on the chair first, just so that you can get steady, find your balance. Feel free to keep your hands on the chair. Or if you'd like, hover the hands above the chair, or reach the arms up to the sky. Do what feels safe, do what feels good. Two more breaths. Hands come back to the chair if they're lifted. Feet stay where they are, but that front leg, right leg straightens. And then we hinge forward. So you can either keep your hands on the chair with straight arms, or you can bend those elbows to move your torso closer to your leg. You can also let your forearms rest on the chair or move your hands to your front thigh. Think about reaching your tail towards the ceiling to increase the stretch, keeping that front leg as straight as possible without causing pain. Two more deep breaths. And then lifting your torso up, bend your front knee and step forward. Back foot meets the front. One last standing pose here. So setting your feet up so that they're about parallel, anywhere from 4 to 6 inches apart, so the toes face straight forward. You can have the hands on the chair if you don't feel steady. Otherwise, let your arms rest alongside the body and let your palms flip to face forward. Spread those fingers wide. Feel your weight even on your feet. Spine is long. This is mountain pose. If you feel okay and steady, you're welcome to close the eyes. If not, keep your eyes open but soft. Couple deep breaths. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them, and we'll all come back down to our seat. And back to sit in our chair. We're moving into a figure 4 stretch. So this was the move of the week last week, but we have lots of options. So I'll talk you through all of them. So let's start with the left leg. So you can cross your left ankle over your right thigh, like you're creating the number 4. So that left knee would be pointing a little to the left. The ankle is over your right thigh. Your right foot is on the ground. That's option 1, figure 4. Option 2 would be to just cross your legs. You're just crossing that left leg over the right. Or you can cross your ankles and allow your knees to open out to the side. So you can cross that left ankle over the right ankle and let your knees open out. So it's just finding whatever works for your body today. It might not be the same thing as what worked last time. If you're going into the figure 4 option that I said first, where your ankle crosses over your thigh, and you feel like it's a little bit too much, but you want to be there, you can sit yourself up higher, put some pillows underneath you, and that will make it a little more accessible. Once you're in your variation, go ahead and start to move your torso, drawing some circles with your torso. It's almost like you're drawing circles on the ceiling with your head, but your torso is making that happen. And just notice how that changes the stretch. And these circles can be small, they can be big, they can be fast, they can be slow. Go ahead and circle the other direction. Noticing where maybe you feel the stretch intensify as you're circling. Is there a spot where it feels extra sticky or extra tight? And then I want to invite you to find stillness in this stretch. You can place your body wherever it's comfortable. So place your torso in whatever position feels good, like you're getting the stretch that your body needs, and hold the stretch for a couple of breaths. Go ahead and lift your torso up if you're leaning in a specific direction. Undo those legs, shake them off. And we'll go to our second side. So figure 4 on the other side. That right ankle crosses over the left thigh. That's option 1. Option 2, that right thigh crosses over the left thigh. So your legs are crossed in a more traditional leg crossing way. Or the ankles cross, right ankle over the left, and allow those knees to open out to the side. So pick whichever one feels right for you today. Position yourself, feel free to sit up on some pillows for some support. And then yes, let's take those circles with the torso. So the torso is circling, noticing how that affects the stretch, it affects the sensations in the body. Circle the other direction if you haven't already switched. Noticing those tight spots. And then holding the stretch in whatever position feels comfortable or good to the body. Couple of deep breaths. And then lifting your torso up, recentering it. Undo your legs, shake them off. And then finding a comfortable position for our final meditation. So setting your body up, you can sit back into your backrest, you sit forward on your chair. Hands can rest anywhere that's comfortable. Feel free to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a few moments to just notice how your body is feeling right now. Notice the effects of some movement and breath. Notice if you can soften in any other spots in the body, any areas that could let go a little bit. And then bring your palms to touch and rub your hands together, creating heat and lots of positive energy, lots of love. Warming those hands, creating that heat, energy, and love. And then you're going to place your palms somewhere on your body, maybe a part of the body that needs a little extra care, extra attention right now. Just let yourself receive that love and care and positive energy. Bring the palms again to touch, rubbing those hands together. One more time. Maybe thinking of someone or something that needs a little extra love and positive energy. And then you'll just send that energy out into the world. Just hands out. Let's take a deep inhale, fill those lungs. And exhale out the mouth, let it go. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining today. So no move of the week because we're taking a break. So reminder, especially if you came in later, we have no yoga or functional fitness for the next 2 weeks. So not next week, not the week after. We come back January. I said this earlier, but let me pull up the calendar. We come back January 10th for the fitness classes. So January 10th for the fitness classes. And I'm trying to think if there are any other things you need to know. I think that's all you need to know. So if anyone has questions, comments, want to share, now's your time.
Adra, I did not get a message asking for my phone number.
Yeah, you know what, Carol? I think someone's gonna have to email you. You've gotten so many credits that I think your account is saying you can't get more credits. So I don't know what's gonna happen. So someone, yeah, I was as you were getting them or as you were telling what it was, I was being alerted that, oh, maybe you can't get anymore. So someone will message you or email you.
Okay, thank you. Have a good holiday.
I will.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Julie. Well, thank you everyone in the chat. Nice to see you. And if you see me scrolling, I'm just scrolling through all of your videos. So that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at all of you, all of your beautiful smiling faces.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Yes, any questions, I'm here to answer them. Or if I don't know the answer, I will direct you to the right place. And a reminder that you can go to our Facebook group if you just want to stay engaged or share anything.
When is the next yoga class?
Oh boy. Actually, you know what? I think I can tell you that. Let me, so the 10th, we would come back with functional fitness. And then the next yoga class would be the 17th of January. So it's every other week.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Well, Any other questions?
Whoops. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. It helps. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Margaret.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
See you
Happy
next
holidays.
to you too.
Thanks,
Thank
Bertha.
Thank
And Diane, I saw that. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
All right. Well, happy holidays. Yes. So wonderful to always have you. Well, it looks like no one has any questions. We can close this out. I will see you all in the new year. Have a wonderful rest of December and into 2024. Hopefully, it's restful and rejuvenating and all the positive things.
Okay. For you too. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.